Here are the Hawaiian Tel FCU starting lineups as they will crawl across the bottom of your screen. Hawaii comes in 11-1. They are ranked 6th. And Fullerton comes in 7-5. This is the 30th meeting between these two teams. And Hawaii leads 29-0. McKenna Payton will serve for Fullerton. Uiato. The ball dug up in the back row by Reed. Reed bumps it across, Hawaii with the advantage. Uiato goes outside again, off the block this time. So Emily Hartung gets her first kill.
First kill in a one-on-one isolation. Mita Uiato doing a nice job establishing the outside early.
Uiato to serve. The ball hit over by Best, goes into the net, saved by Uiato, hit over by Taylor.
Nikki Taylor standing on the ground, just stroking the ball, actually bettering the ball, just keeping it in play, and gets a kill. Here we're taking a quick look at the replay. Great save by Mita Uiato, and she just aims high for hands.
Uiato serves. That ball hit over, that will be returned. Longo, back set. Popped up in the back row. Payton is there. That ball hit over by Moreland. Taylor bounces it off the top of the net, and it will be a point for Fullerton. That's the 4th hit.
And actually, that was a great defend yourself move by Nikki Taylor. She does a soccer ball kick. The ball does get taken. She kicks it up, and it's good. Uiato playing it, but the whistle blowing, saying there was a lift.
Uiato, the ball is hit over by Borster, but mishit. However, there is a net violation on Fullerton. So Hawaii leads 3-1. And serving will be Emily Hartung. Received by Payton. Kansani, the ball is hit over and then blocked back. Good save by Olivao, and then it goes to Taylor.
Olivao reading that dink like a book, pops it up, and Uiato going away from the blocker. Such a smart set selection to Taylor.
So Hawaii leads 4-1, and Hartung will serve again. That's received by Hensley. The ball hit over by Best, but wide. That's another point for Hawaii. So timeout has been called. We'll be back. Hawaii up by 4. Let's take a look at the Kaiser Permanente keys to the match.
And for Cal State Fullerton Titans, they've got to serve bombs, but looking at the stats right now, they've got to get out of the negatives. And for Hawaii, they've got to seek and destroy, and so far they're doing just that. They need to get a great start from the get-go and keep their foot on the gas pedal all night long.
A ball saved by Uiato. Down the middle comes Emily Hartung. And a point will be given to Fullerton. Back row attack on Hawaii. That's a violation. It is now 5-2. Hawaii. Moreland will go back. Bree Moreland from Mission Viejo, California. Went to Capistrano Valley High School, serving for Cal State Fullerton. That's received by Emily Hartung. They go to Taylor. She goes cross court, and that is in.
And that is a severe, sharp angle by Nikki Taylor. She gets a 1-foot step takeoff, and she goes hard angle and barely catches the line for her 3rd kill on the evening.
That ball just flirted with the line that time. Here's Longo. Kansani, back set, block. That didn't work at all for Best. Right there, Manu Olivao.
Posting a good block on the 6'6" senior, Leah Best.
Hawaii leading 7-2 in the first set. Serving again is Longo. The ball popped in the air. That ball is hit over by Rockmore just into the game. Adolfo gets it across, and then it comes right back at it. Adolfo again, this time it worked.
And you know what you gotta love about this is Mita Uiata goes right back to Kalea Adolfo. She had her set twice in the same play. Kalea Adolfo.
Longo serving, overpass, and this time mishitting is Adolfo. Never got it over on the other side of the net.
I think she got a little surprised. The ball came back so fast. She had a good reaction, and she was going to bring it down, but there's a little space between herself and the net.
Abby Miraldi just into the game will serve now for Cal State Fullerton. 3 serving 8. Back up by Longo. Uiato, short set. Ooh, what a hit. That was a power hit that time by Adolfo.
And Adolfo hitting a quick, what we call a 3 set, a little further away from Mita Uiato for her 3rd kill on the evening. And again, Cal State Fullerton struggling offensively. They do not have 1 kill yet.
Sarah Mendoza has come in to serve for Hawaii. That ball received by Hensley. Saved by Mendoza. Step out. That ball is blocked. Blocked by Rockmore. Comes back over. Good dig, but out that time by Emily Hartong. So Hensley, the transfer from Arizona, gets her first kill.
Hitting out of the backcourt with 1 blocker. Hartong just could not control that ball. First kill for Fullerton Titans.
Kansane serving. The ball hit over by Adolfo on the step-out move, but she hits it wide. So Fullerton beginning to come back, cozy up a bit to Hawaii. They trail 9-5. Kansane to serve again. Received by Hartong. Uiato, step out again, off the block. Good save by Payton, but she didn't get any help.
Payton is just a freshman, and she is just an unbelievable defensive player. She's leading their teams in digs. Here she goes all out for that ball. She leads the team in digs right now with 147 digs.
Manu Olivao serving. That ball is blocked as Crenshaw tried to get it over. That ball is saved by Mendoza. Hit over by Olivao. And that's out.
Showed you getting up off the court saying, hey, you got to keep that in. Ty nodding her head. Yes, I know. I've got to keep that ball in play.
Serving is Paige Reed from Vallejo, California. Received by Longo. Uiato goes outside. That ball is off the block and then saved. Hit over by Moreland. Back to Hartong again. And Hartong just pulls the trigger. Gets it down in front of Payton.
Hartong has a little bit of hang time here, and she sees that the middle blocker is late, and she goes over and through her hands and just unloads on that ball.
Hawaii leading 11-6 into the game to serve for Hawaii is Kayla Kawamura. Knuckleballs it over. Payton, Kansane. That ball hit over, and that is in by Crenshaw. Alan Crenshaw.
This Poncho power play, Emily Hartong earned this one. Look at her hammering that ball down past Crenshaw's big 6'3" arms.
7 serving 11. Payton will serve. She's from Bakersfield, California. Serves it wide. Service error. That helps the home team. Hawaii now leads 12-7 in the first set. Coming into the game for Hawaii is Nikki Taylor. Taylor comes in for Mendoza. Serving will be Uiato. Kansane goes outside. That ball is hit by Moreland and in.
Moreland, probably the smallest player out there at 5'11", the senior. does a great job of slicing and dicing this ball down. She receives the most sets on her team, 416 so far this year.
8 serving 12. Uiatu short set, and Borster just does not make contact. Not the way she wanted, and it's now 12-9. And Fullerton has come back to a 3-point deficit.
And these two still really trying to connect in the middle.
Hensley serves. Uiatu down the middle comes Olivao, and that'll be a return. Painter will get it over. Hawaii with the advantage. Olivao, Uiatu, they go outside, and the big hit that time by Taylor. That was a power shot.
That was another Poncho power shot, let me tell you, man. Nikki Taylor just banged that ball down. She makes it look so easy.
Hawaii leading 13-9. Emily Hartung to serve. Received by Hensley. The ball was pushed over at that time by Best. Nobody was in the back row, and that ball was inside the line. Point for Fullerton. Serving for Fullerton will be Bree Moreland. Best in that front line, along with Mallory Wagner, just into the game. Wagner, number 14, for the Titans. Line drives it over, overpass. The ball is put down, save, and Longo gets it across after it was fed to her by Taylor. There's a big hit that time by Wagner, blocked by Taylor. Another hit comes over, saved by Uiatu. Longo goes to Taylor, double block is up. That ball comes over on a great save. And let's see. Double hit called on Hawaii. And it's 13-11, and Fullerton is back to within 2.
And check out this one-arm diving save by Payton. She is the real deal. She is constantly throwing herself all over the place.
Serving is Moreland. Well, just pushed over by Borster. They're going to give Cal State Fullerton a point. That brings Dave Shoji off the bench. Now tonight's up official is Robert Okumura. He has not called a Hawaii game in a long time. He is the Big West official.
And his whistle might have been a little early, and that's why he called the down ref over. He looked a little confused, and he didn't know whether to call the back row setter, a back row attacker in Mita Uiatu, or if the blocker had contacted the ball before Mita contacted the ball. And there we show him with the hand signal of the blocker. Leah Best had it cross the plane of the net, interfering with the blocker, Mita Uiatu.
So it's 14-11. Hawaii leading, but certainly in the neighborhood is Fullerton. Serving will be Longo. Received by Hensley. That ball is hit over by Best. That went off Adolfo. So a good hit by Best. And it's 14-12, back to a 2-point deficit. Maraldi will serve. Maraldi from Grass Valley, California. Well, serving 14. Olivao Uiatu down the middle comes Hartung. That's dug up by Moreland. That ball was pushed over, just a little dink shot that time by Wagner. And that ball went out.
That set a little too tight, and her trying to sneak past the big block and just misses the tip, falling out of bounds.
In to serve again is Sarah Mendoza. Hensley and Sammy. That ball is hit over and then blocked back by Adolfo. Double-handed over, saved by Mendoza. They go outside. Olivao. So Manu Olivao. Key hit. Momentum is restored to Hawaii, and they have inchwormed their way to a 4-point lead here in the first set. Mendoza will continue to serve for Hawaii. Dug up by Painter. And Sandy goes cross court. And hitting that ball right into the block that time was Wagner. And the ball went out. So a good play by Wagner.
Wagner using the block, hitting it at a specific angle to tool the block, to use the block for a side out or a point, shall I say.
Julie Consani will serve. Dug up. And that ball comes over. Could have been an out ball, but making contact with it that time was Emily Hartong. Hartong was on the reception, and then she tried to save it, but that ball had already committed its course. 14-16. Step out, and that is in by Adolfo. That step out from Uiato. Good pass, good set, good point.
And it all starts with a perfect pass, allowing Mita Uiato to get the ball for the step out for Kalea Adolfo's 4th kill on the evening.
Manu Olebao will serve. Dug up by Hensley. The ball is hit off the block, and it goes out. That is a point for Fullerton. And again, it is Wagner.
Wagner doing a nice job. She hasn't played too much this season. She's a redshirt freshman, but hitting high off the hands. Again, utilizing, being a very smart player.
Paige Reed will now serve. 17-15. Overpass again by Hartong. And that ball just hammered down that time.
Soji up off of the bench, changing his service receive, pulling Hartong out of the serve receive rotation because they really are going after her.
Credit Crenshaw that time. Uiato. And that ball blocked back after the hit by Hartong. Hartong tries it again. Dug up in the back row by Reed. They go to Moreland, and Moreland touches it in. And coming back and tying it at 17 is Cal State Fullerton. And Hawaii calls the timeout. Cal State Fullerton has come to play. Aspen Hotels and Resort Series record. The series record stands Hawaii 29-0. This is the 30th meeting between the two. And we are even in the first set at 17. Joust at the net, won by Uiato. Uiato went up there with Crenshaw.
Outbeating a 6'3" sophomore middle blocker. Uiato definitely undersized. Look at the force she powers through with her right arm and beats her on the joust.
And to serve is Kawamura. Hawaii leading by the slimmest of margins in the first set. Kawamura gets it in. The ball pushed over. Olivao in the back row. Ball is hit over with a standing hit that time by Emily Hartong. Saved again by Olivao. Vorster backhands it over and it goes out. We're tied at 18.
And this truly all has to just start with a good pass. They have to settle down and pass the ball first.
Boy, Hawaii just having 7 hitting errors already. Again, another joust, team joust that time. Vorster came over and said, no, not here, not now. And she got it to the floor. 19-18, crucial points here in this first set. Serving will be Uniato. Moreland on the reception, overpass. Hartong, and they say, wait a minute, that is a point for Hawaii.
They're calling a back row. The back row setter went up to try to block the ball. Julie Consani, you can't block from the back row.
Hawaii leads by 2.
And here, Cal State Fullerton serving the ball. We're going to take a look high and above. Mita Uiato at the net, jousting and winning. She got the best of that deal because she touched the ball last.
So that's how it works. Presented by Central Pacific Bank. Uiato serving 20, serving 18. Dug up by Moreland. Consani back to Moreland. And Moreland finds a porous double block and an open court in the back row. And it's 20-19. Hawaii again leading by only 1.
Moreland's showing why she was the offensive player of the year in high school 2 years in a row.
They go to Taylor. And Taylor hits it down the line and in. That's a big point.
And again, what we're seeing is a lot of unforced errors. There's no need to try to go for the kill.
Excuse me, that went out. That went out.
So an unforced error, hitting out, right?
Referee was nodding his head. Dug up by Longo. And right there, with a big hit, was Emily Hartung. And it's 21-20. Hartung with one of her repertoire. Hartung with 4 kills here in this first set. Hartung to serve. Gets it in. That ball dug up by Paintner. They go outside to Moreland. Off the block. Off Hartung.
And what's happening right now is the Titans are starting to use the block. They're seeing the block up high. They've got a huge block up there, and they hit high off the hands of Nikki Taylor.
Moreland to serve. We're tied at 21. And this is getting very serious. Dug up by Longo. Uiato. There's Olival. That'll be returned. That's in the air by Consanti. That ball is pushed over by Reed. Here's a big hit again by Taylor, and Taylor bounces it off the block. That one off Wagner.
Nikki Taylor hitting high off the hands, tooling, hitting into the hands, so they're forcing the ball out. Taylor with 5 kills, leading all the Rainbow Wahine right now.
Faith Rockmore, 6'1", freshman, comes into the game now for Fullerton. 22 for Hawaii, 21 for Fullerton. First set, Longo serves. Consanti. That ball is blocked at the net and then saved. Uiato straight in the air for Taylor. And Taylor solves the double block right by right by Nest and right by Rockmore.
And it is so difficult to block her because, first of all, this is a perfect set by Mita Uiato. She gets in, does a side jump set, and sets perfectly to the right shoulder of Nikki Taylor.
Longo puts it into the net. 23-22. Hawaii leading by 1. Maraldi will serve now for the Titans of Cal State Fullerton. Received by Emily Hartung to go cross-court. Taylor! Taylor hits it. Taylor has been the most effective hitter in this first set.
Absolutely, and you know, I started to say it earlier, she is very hard to defend. She has a long, slow arm swing, and the blockers go up with her. It's almost like they're coming down when she's actually attacking the ball.
So into the game for Aloha Ball in the first set is Sarah Mendoza. 24-22 Hawaii. Hawaii has really been tested. That ball is sorted by Rockmore. That clock comes back over. Hawaii with another opportunity. Uiato goes to Olival. Manu Olival. And Hawaii, oh, you talk about a test. And just passing it. 25-22 in the first set.
OC Sports, presented on Oceanic Time Warner Cable, is sponsored by Bank of Hawaii, Kaiser Permanente, and Hawaii Honda Dealers.
Let's go inside the numbers presented by Burger King.
Taking a look at Emily Hartung here, looking at some of her numbers so far this evening, or so far this year. She's had 3 MVP awards in 4 tournaments this season. She is just doing the best she can. Most outstanding player in 3 of the 4 tournaments that she's played in, as well as being Big West Player of the Year of the week this week. And that's a look at inside the numbers.
Hawaii, as we said, really pushed up against it in this first game. They led very, very dominantly in the first 10 points of it. And then all of a sudden you saw Fullerton start to play a different kind of game where they were seeking the advantage and they were winning, and all of a sudden they came back and Hawaii held them off to win 25-22. And now we begin the second set.
And Fullerton last year took the first game from Hawaii here in this arena, and then when Hawaii traveled up there, they went 5. So these teams match up actually pretty well.
Uiato will serve here to start the second set. They got it by Paintner. Outside, Hensley. Boy, what a great save by Longo. Ball comes over, and they are going to credit Taylor off the block.
There's a touch there. She blocked it. Bree Moreland tried to duck and get out of the way, and the ball comes back and tags her. But what a take by Ali Longo. She takes this ball from Hensley. Bullet.
The ball hit by Moreland for the point, and we are tied at 1. So Best comes into the front row along with Moreland and along with Hensley. Good front row here for Fullerton. Serving is Paintner. Uiato down the middle. Oh, what a hit that time by Olivao. Manu Olivao.
Olivao out of the backcourt. A little this for that. I think she was doing a payback for Ali Longo. She just annihilates this ball out of the backcourt. Takes down Penton.
So Paintner, like she was in a shooting gallery, and she was the target. 2-1, Hawaii. That ball comes over. That could have been an out ball. Longo back to the middle, hit over by Borster. Up in the air, the ball pushed. That could have been an out ball.
But that is just such a smart spot. They call that the 5-box. Leah Best going deep into the corner where nobody's. Very difficult to defend that box, that deep corner.
So we are tied at 2. And Fullerton has started right where they left off. They came in to this particular match 7-5 on the year. Uiato. Taylor, that's in the air that time by Reed. Hensley gets it across. Uiato sets up Taylor, and Taylor rips it to the floor again.
Nikki Taylor just having her way on the right front. There she just hammers the ball down in front of Bree. She's got 9 kills on the evening, hitting at 6:15 right now. Truly having her own way.
Hawaii leading by 1. Serving is Longo. Paintner, chase down, good one-handed roll save that time by Consanti. Hawaii with the advantage. They go again to Taylor.
I think it's fair to say that she has made an immediate impact as a freshman on the right front there. Mita Uiato isolating her again. She gets a split blockers for her 10th kill on the evening.
Longo serves again. Chase down Consanti. Here's Moreland. That's saved by Taylor. Punched over by Longo. The damage now Fullerton. And that's a great block by Adolfo.
Kalea Adolfo getting all the way out low and tight to the net, closing the seam there. Doesn't look like she's going to get there, and she does, but she's so tight, she stuff blocks that ball.
Hawaii leading 5-2 in the second set. Longo to serve again, off the tape. Consanti with the save. Paintner, ball is hit by Hensley, but Hensley puts it into the net. 6-2, Hawaii leading.
Hensley, a lefty, normally the go-to girl, or the second go-to girl, struggling a little bit offensively tonight. 2 kills. She was the MVP at the Fullerton Classic earlier this season. Also was on the UNLV Invitational All-Tournament team.
If anybody thought that going into the Big West was going to be a walk in the park, they are mistaken. Longo took something off that time. And Sandy, that ball is blocked back by Adolfo. Off the hit by Best. There's Moreland. That's blocked back. They go back to Moreland. She hits it. Back row. Emily Hartung follows it over by Adolfo. Chased down by Consanti. Ball pushed over, and the save again by Hartung. Big hit again. And back into the net. Big hit again by Taylor. Taylor is unsolvable so far. 7-2. Hawaii leads. Second set. More to come. Let's take a look at the Mid-Pac Petroleum leaderboard. Hawaii career service aces. Well, there's Willoughby, and then there's Cincirova. There's a familiar name. Third all-time, Ljungqvist, and then QB Otenero. You're still on the list, kid.
Hey, that's when we played to. That's when we played to 15. By the way, they get to play to 25. They get to serve more now.
The ball blocked that time by Taylor. Back set. That ball hit over by Hensley. Dug by Longo. Ball put over by Adolfo. Consanti sets up Hensley. And that will be a point for Hawaii. That is a back row attack on the part of Cal State Fullerton.
Cal State Fullerton, Hensley, you cannot even touch that 3-meter line when you take off to hit the ball. And she did. She was completely over that line.
Longo continues her tenure. Consanti sets up. Moreland, that's blocked back, and then they go to Taylor. She hits it. That goes off of Painter. Taylor with the save after the hit by Moreland. Taylor again, double block. Taylor with the save. Ball goes down the middle, and off the take that time by Emily Hartung. Painter goes to Moreland. She hits it out.
Some seriously long rallies here. Good defense by both teams. Uyato forcing her way through. Move, Adolfo, I'm right here. Get out of my way. For a perfect set again.
And Sandy, cross court. Moreland. And right there again is Taylor. Down the middle, Emily Hartung. That ricochets around. Moreland gets it across. Hartung, Uyato. The ball is hit by Olivao. That's saved by Consanti. Painter gets it across. Here's Uyato again. Olivao. That ball is in the air by Reed. And then goes into the net by Hensley. That's another point for Hawaii. And Hawaii is at double digits. They lead 10-2 in the second set.
There you see Zimmerman up off, changing her serve-receive lineup.
And Longo continues. Gets it over. Chased down by Consanti. Hit over by Best. Emily Hartung, Uyato. That ball is hit over by Olivao. Manu Olivao. Timeout has been called. Hawaii leading now 11-2. Second set. Let's go to the Jack in the Box Jack Pack. Looking to run the table again. Hawaii's return. They were 18-0 last season. They want to be undefeated. That means 16-0 this season. They've won 74 straight conference matches, dating back to 2008. That's not bad.
A lot of conference titles.
Consanti, ball hit over by Best, Long, Uyato, and hitting the ball is Adolfo. She hits it in.
And I think she was a little surprised herself. She didn't get a great connection on it. She wasn't sure if the ball was in, but sure enough, she tagged that line. Ball in, kill for Kalea Adolfo.
University of Hawaii women's basketball practice starts next Tuesday. And that's looking down the road. That's Adolfo's next big test. Longo continues to serve. What a job she's done. That ball is hit into the net by Best. And it's now 13-2 in favor of Hawaii. And the men's team started basketball practice today. So those two seasons are looming. Consanti, Moreland. Here's Uyato setting up Taylor. Did she hit it in again? Yeah.
Yes, and she just actually bettered her career high here at the University of Hawaii. She's been known or had 12 kills so far. Now she just bettered it with 13 kills.
Hawaii leading 14-2. Longo continues to serve. Consanti Moreland off the block. Emily Hartung, Uyato, Olival, that ball, oh, that could have been an out ball. Longo took it, that ball is hit over and then blocked over by us. Here's Uyato setting up. That's Adolfo. That ball came over and went off Ulmer just into the game. Devin Ulmer.
Check out the concentration on Uyato's set here to Adolfo in the middle. She tracks that ball so well.
Hawaii leading 15-2 in the second set. What a contrast. Longo serving again. Ball's hit over. Great diving dig by Longo. They go outside to Moreland. That's in the air by Longo. Uyato back set. Ball is hit by Olival. Saved by Olival off the block. They go to Taylor.
And Ali Longo is everywhere. She just served that ball. She stretches out, and then Nikki Taylor, actually, this is her career high. She just bettered herself again. 13 kills for the freshman.
What an incredible contrast between the first set and the second set. Hawaii now leading 16-2, and Longo continues to serve. Gets it over, chased down by Consanti. Ball hit over by Moreland, dug up by Emily Hartung. There's Taylor again, and that's it. Coming into the game is Faith Rockmore, number 24, 6'1" freshman. And she's a hometown product. She's from Fullerton, California. 17-2. Fullerton does not have an answer in the second set. Longo continues to serve. Dug up by Payton. That ball comes over and is hit out. So Moreland having trouble in that corner.
And you can see Coach Zimmerman really just trying to slow things down, throwing in a few different subs, anything to slow the momentum down.
Ariana Salazar, who is into the game, gets the hook. Best comes back into the front row. 18-2. Longo serves again. Consanti down the middle. Rockmore. Kawamura. Taylor. That's saved by Payton. Hit over that time and saved by Longo. And that is hit over by Olivao and down. So Moreland really is frustrated. I mean, everything she has tried over there has come right back at her.
Well, she's received so many balls, they haven't been able to get a good pass to be able to set the middles.
19-2. Longo continues to serve. That's an ace. It's 20-2.
That's the first ace for Ali Longo tonight. She's been serving away, bombs away from the back court.
17 straight by Ali Longo. And now officially it's 1-8.
She started on her run at 2-2. The score was 2-2 when Ali Longo took service.
20-2. Hensley! Hensley is blocked. Hensley is blocked by Tuaninga, who has come into the game, and also Taylor.
Nikki Taylor's in the UC stage, the unconscious state. She is doing everything by the book.
21-2, 19 straight. Longo serves. Moreland blocked. That ball saved by Rockmore. Hensley gets it across, away with another advantage. Uyato goes to Taylor. That ball comes over to you. You still got it. You still got it.
I was saving you.
22-2.
I think that's the longest scoring run for Ali Longo. I don't have the record book in front of me here, but that's got to be the longest run.
And Taylor will get a rest. Tuaninga in the middle. Also into the game is Taylor Higgins. Joust at the net, and the ball comes back on Consanti's side. So things are just miserable on the Fullerton side. It's 23-2. I've never seen a contrast like that. 2 completely different sets. I mean, Hawaii was pushed to the precipice in the first set, and in the second set, they are just dominating. Longo continues to serve again. And Sandy, step out. Ball is hit over by Bess, and finally the string ends. They should have paid Longo overtime.
And the crowd goes crazy with an ovation for Ali Longo and her efforts serving that many balls. 21 straight service.
23-3. Moreland serves. Dug up by who else? Longo. And Tuininga tries to get it over, but it is blocked back. Good defense that time by Fullerton. And Fullerton has just been mashed in this third set. Trying to make it respectable here. 23-4. Moreland to serve. That's dug up. Olivao, yes. Olivao dug it up, got the set back, and ended it. It is 24-4. Aloha ball in the second set. Can you believe the difference? The difference that has been witnessed here.
No, I can't believe the difference. It is an incredible difference from game 1 to game 2.
Saved by Longo. Unable to get it across his Hartung. Another point. So they have 5 points. Hawaii has 24. It is Aloha ball in the second set. And the Titans have been mauled here by Hawaii.
This is an incredible effort by Ali Longo, laying it all out in the air, and she catches herself. She gets back up and is yelling, go, go, go. That's why she's the libero, because she does the hustle better than almost any player out there.
Abby Giraldi will serve. 5 serving 24 in this second set. Giraldi gets it in. Longo. Higgins. And ball hit over by Olivao. And that does it. Hawaii wins the second set. 25-5. They lead 2-0.